So the first difference that I noticed immediately with my experience with the Healing Lodge was that their staff showed up to pick me up in street clothes. So their staff weren't in a uniform. So it was a lot more comforting immediately. It felt a little more safe to go with somebody. Unfortunately, people in a uniform have tainted a uniform. And it's sad because when you were raised as a little kid, you're taught to trust people in uniforms. Like, if you see a police officer and a firefighter and whoever else, if they're in a uniform, you can trust them. But unfortunately, with my own personal experience, that is the furthest thing from the truth, with my own personal experience. The next thing I noticed is that they didn't expect me to be in handcuffs. They put me in the car. Once I was in the vehicle, they said, let's get these off of you. This is, and they took them off immediately. And they're just like, this is not happening, We drove there. I chose to drive because there was no way that I was taking my first flight on a prison plane, because that's crazy. So I waited extra long and stayed in provincial a little longer to be able to get driven. So I spent one night in Brandon and then got picked up by them, and we drove, and it was, we stopped at the convenience store, and what kind of things do you want? What have you been wanting? What do you want? Chocolate bar? Do you want a pop? Do you want chips? And they were just already just made you feel like a human. Like, that is really what it was. It made you feel just humane. And I was just like, wow, this is cool, and already it starts your healing. That already is your healing right there. My 9-hour drive there, I was already starting to get to be wanting something different already in that first 9 hours of just me being with these people. And the fact that they were just so kind to me. They didn't even know me, didn't care what I did. It wasn't the point. It was, let's fix why you did it. Let's get down to why you did it and help you heal from that.